Hello everybody, it's Demon here. Thank you so much for tuning into the Demoncast. You're listening to Cache of Dragons, Episode 8B.
Chang.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So, here's the deal. Blackwater Company, which is this thing that's taking over this little town of Berkhanstead, is in need of somebody of your particular talents.
Oh?
Yes. They have a succubus. This succubus, by the name of Angela, has brought forth another succubus into her service. This is the one that you're basically going to be partnered with. Her name is Belili. I don't really need to tell you that a succubus is very sexy. Flowing red hair, big black wings, little horns, nice little exotic tattoo type things, whatnots. She seems to really find an interest in you, and that can have its good or its bad things. So you're going to get the profane gift. This gives you a bonus to your charming good looks, I guess. You seem to speak a little bit better. Yay, you. It also allows you the ability to use her change form. This is an almost at-will type thing. Very important for your particular mission.
This sounds all good to me.
Yes, let's talk about the drawbacks. So, number one, you are telepathically linked with Belili. She's in your head, always. Now, she can't read your thoughts, but she can basically talk to you over any distance. You can talk back to her over any distance. So, useful, except for when she's talking to you about something that really doesn't matter and or is slightly distracting. This happens quite a lot. Though she is supposed to be working under Draconic, so she can take over the new positions, the new magistrate. So, another issue with this is that she can, at will, use some of her suggestion abilities. And this is really more of like a automatic compel type deal. And, yeah. So, you'll be sitting there talking to somebody, and she will decide that she wants to see you. And she will tell you to do that, and you have these undying need to follow her orders.
Oh, I don't know about this.
So, that's a thing. But too late now. Also, the other one drawback is she can, at any time, sever this gift. If she does this, your brain's going to be mush for a little while.
Okay, I better not piss her off.
Chang herself is a young, lithe, white-haired changeling, a green eye and a blue eye, and pretty good at some of the bardic skills. You, in order to fulfill your mission today, look completely different. You want to give me a bit of a description?
Well, for the purposes of this mission, I've elected to transform myself into a man. and I have a bit of slightly tanner skin, brown, but very much graying hair, a mustache, and I look about the age in about late 40s.
Very good. So, a guy by the name of Daniel, who is technically like the head of this stuff, has been teaching you how to use a musket. You've been supplied with a bag of holding that's got a few useful goodies in it, as well as hiding your musket. Your job, thus far, is to assassinate the Earl of Berkhanstead.
Okay.
Problems. The previous magistrate of Berkhanstead was assassinated. You are actually posing as this assassinator, or this assassin. So I guess that makes you, what was it, copycat assassin? Is how they label that or something? Obviously your target is the Earl. And the Fire Isles has launched an investigation. And that investigation team is here in the city. Not exactly sure where, but you'll know him when you see him. He's a big guy, well-dressed, big fire emblem on his chest.
Okay.
So, the Earl, in his early duties, I don't know if that's an actual way you would say that, sees to the people of his city and surrounding area. He is doing that today. You will be doing this today. Belili is in your head right now, giggling. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, do come back to me after the end of the day. Okay?
Okay.
So, let me know when you get to the keep.
Okay.
Note that you do not have to say anything out loud, so it can be completely silent.
Yes.
You can be having a full conversation whilst ready to shoot somebody.
Okay.
Berkhanstead. Berkhanstead is on a river. On that river is a large keep where the tiny part of the old part of the town was built. It is spread out quite a bit, where another wall was built around the city, and it has spread out further past this wall. At this point, building another wall is just logistically impossible. You are going to the keep. You're going to find some other representatives. And you do have some documentation that says, hey, I'm here to see the Earl about... and you better figure out what you're going to say before you get there.
It would be too ironic to have information about the assassin, wouldn't it?
Let's go with no.
Okay, so no for taking it, or no for taking it?
No for being too ironic. I don't know if that qualifies as irony. But it sounds good.
Okay.
Brilliant. So, you approach the keep. Guards at the entrance of the keep are checking some paperwork or the stories of these people. They are looking for any type of weapons. And, well, here's a question. Do you mind being frisked?
I think it would be fair to know if, from observation, if the guards would investigate bags of holding.
Yes. That is why your bag of holding has a secondary compartment. So if you open it one way, it looks like a normal bag, and if you open it the other way, it looks like a bag of holding. Obviously, you simply have to hold open your bag in the correct way while you are going through this checkpoint. There is a few coins in this bag, mostly as a distraction.
Perfect. Okay, so am I at the guards?
Yes. What are you here for?
I'm here to see the Earl.
Yes, we know that. Why exactly?
I have information about the assassin.
Really?
Yes.
Carrying any weapons?
Nope. Here's all I'm carrying, and I hold out my bag and open it.
Okay. He sticks a stick in the bag, kind of looks around. So, okay, come here this way. He's gonna kind of pat you down for anything else. And, says, very well, keep following the line.
Okay.
And you are now into the gate, or in the major gates of the keep. There are ramparts that go up along the walls, and you are heading into the nice stone and wooden building that is the Jarl's Keep. I said Jarl again. So, the inside is actually rather nice, despite the dark, gray, dreary appearance of just stacked stone and old wood. The inside is rather decadently decorated. It's got the city colors kind of everywhere. It's got lavish tapestries and whatnots. There is, floral arrangements. It looks like, a noble's keep.
Okay.
You are held at another checkpoint as they let people go up. For a minute, they put you into smaller groups. People go talk their piece, and they come out and let another smaller group go. So, at this point, you should let Belili know that you have made it into the keep.
I have made it into the keep.
Excellent. So, I was talking to one of the captains of the guards, and I have convinced him that your west rampart side needs more guarding. Kicker is there's no more guards. So the east side is a little low, if you get my drift.
Yes.
Very good. So, there is a stairwell. Once you get past the second checkpoint, if you could just disappear into that stairwell, you will find a way up. There will be a few windows, open, of course, that you can do the deed there. Okay?
Okay.
Brilliant. So, you do get released into this thing. You are going to go up to see the Earl. Before you get completely up the stairs, you do in fact notice the that door, which has the staircase up to the rampart. You want to roll me a stealth check?
Oh, yes, I do. All right.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
Rolled a 14. Rolled a 4 plus 10, so 14.
Whew. Well, guess what?
What?
You are capable of sneaking up away from this group of people that you were walking with and make your way to this door. Disable device might be useful, as this door is apparently locked.
Okay, I can do that. 16. 11 plus 5.
All right, good enough. Takes a bit of doing, but you do get through the door. Quietly shut it behind you. you will find a wooden staircase which goes up to another door. Mind unlocking this one for me?
Okay. 9 total.
Oh,
4 plus 5.
Well, don't do that again. Keep trying.
Okay. Are you going to go with my house rule for those?
What is your Yeah, let's do your
my
house
rule. Is,
let's do your house rule. I like that.
Yeah, 3 attempts and you break the lock. Nat 1, don't do that again.
Oh, gods.
Okay. 15 plus 5 is 20.
Brilliant. You might want to get new picks because that's looking a little bit chipped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Note to self. You to a rampart. You want to give me a perception checks.
Oh, yes, I do. 8 plus 9?
8 plus 9.
17, I think?
Yes. Brilliant. Good enough. So there are a few guards, and you can hold back here. And you wait till they make their round, or finish making their round, and take off.
Okay.
You got 3 windows. One of them is shaded by an overhang, so it would not do so much of a silhouetting thing. That would probably be the best one to use. And you figure you only got yourself about a minute before these other guards come by again. So, don't forget to apply your oil.
At this point?
This would be the time.
Okay. I apply the oil.
Why don't you, to make sure you do this right, what's a good skill for that? Sleight of hand?
Okay. 18 plus 6.
Oh, brilliant. You got that in spades. So you apply the perfect amount of oil, or silencing oil, to this musket, and you line up. You see the arrow in your sights.
Okay. I take aim, and I miss.
Here's the thing. The perfect kicker of this whole deal. The gun makes a rather muffled bang.
Oh.
Not perfectly silenced. Not a perfect hit. In fact, your round hits a big metal plate mail armor that was sitting in a stand right next to this guy, making a large clang. Of course, everybody in this room looks up at your window, and while you are shaded and not silhouetted, you're not exactly invisible right now.
Oh. Looks like it's time to run.
Left, right, or straight down?
I'm going to go straight down. Seems to be the fastest way out.
So they did leave you a grappling hook and some rope in your bag of tricks.
I'm going to use the grappling hook. How does this work?
Basically, you pull it out of your bag, you put it against the stone to where it's going to hold, and you drop the rope over and go down.
I do so.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
14 plus 6 is 20.
Okay, you expertly rappel down this wall. You're still in the grounds of the keep, so there's still another wall to get through.
Okay. I shake the grappling hook loose so it falls, and then I repack it.
Okay. As you're attempting to do this, guards start coming around. Probably best to just leave it.
I leave it. And I run for the next wall.
Great. Give me athletics.
Wait, which is athletics?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not in this book. Give me acrobatics again?
Okay. 12 plus 6.
What is the running skill? Yeah. Okay. You're easily outrunning these guards who are in their armors.
Okay.
Okay. You get to the wall. There's guys coming from the left on the ramparts and from the right on the ramparts. You're going to have to get up and over quickly. Give me a climb check. Not exactly your forte.
15.
Ooh, okay. You still managed to get at the wall. No problems. Up and over.
And that was with no modifier.
Oh, wow.
I have 0 climb. Just
great.
Basic.
So, on the other side of this wall is a river.
Alright. I'm gonna get to that river. Okay, well, how deep is the river?
Well, large boats come through here quite often, so at least a good 15 feet. As long as you make it a good 5 foot out into the water, which should be no problems, you're not going to hit the bottom.
Okay. Alright, so what
At
should I
least
roll?
not with any force.
I'm gonna jump.
Somebody out there yells, "Seize them!" And you jump. So, you're in the water. It's dark. The light comes from up that way, so that's probably up. You want to give me a swim check?
11. No modifiers for this.
Yes. You are going to have some difficulty swimming, and you are being pulled east through the city.
Okay.
This is not a very fast-flowing river, but it is a lot of flow. And apparently you're not doing so good, but you keep your head above the water. Yay.
Okay.
You hear a lot of people yelling, though. You want to give me another swim check?
7.
Not very good. It takes you a while before you get out, and you get to almost the tanning district before you can actually climb out of the water. Not so much a problem, except you're technically supposed to be on the other side of the river. So, you're
should
still
I try
on.
to swim across?
Probably not a good idea. Take a
Okay.
bridge.
Okay, should I roll a stealth check to get across the bridge?
A stealth check to get out of sight would be a great idea.
Okay. Nat 20 plus 10.
Oh, this guy got a nat 20 plus 3. Yes. You get yourself behind some buildings and into the darkness of some of the tanning district buildings and wring yourself out a little bit. Give me a perception.
Perception is 15 plus 9. I believe that's 24.
All right. You hear a guy with a heavy Fire Isles accent talking to somebody. I am looking for a man about yay tall. He's got dark hair and tannish skin, not quite so dark as me, but a little lighter. They're clearly looking for you, and these guys are apparently on horseback.
Okay, so I can't outrun these guys.
No.
I'm going to need to stay hidden.
It's going to be a bit before they sort of take off. Like, you know that they're looking through this area.
So I'm trying to make it to where again?
You are trying to get to your dead drop on the north side of the river.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to get closer to there.
All right, you want to roll me your stealth check as you try to make it towards the bridge?
10 plus 9 plus 10, so 19.
9 plus 10, 19. Let us go. Oh, those guys suck, but what does this guy get? Where's his skills? Oh, he only got a 20. You make it across the bridge without drawing the attention of these people who are apparently out looking for you. You do catch a glimpse of the guy. He's riding a brown horse, nothing particularly fancy, but he has tight black fabric pants, kind of an orange vest type thing flared at the shoulders, big fire emblem symbol on his, or fire empire symbol on his chest. He's got quite dark skin, red eyes, and flaming red hair. He is very actively trying to find you. And he carries a spear at his back. And a bow in the sash of his horse.
Again, showing I definitely couldn't outrun this guy if he saw me.
There's a couple other ones, plain horses, kind of just generic. They're not quite as well dressed. They seem to be more like they have a tabard type thing, so they probably work for the Empire of Flame, but aren't necessarily Fire Islanders.
Okay.
So that might help you. So you make it into your you make it to the north side of town. You want to give me 3 more stealth checks.
Okay. 14 plus 10 is 24. 5 plus 10 is 15. And 4 plus 10 is 14.
So your highest one was what?
24.
And your lowest one was what?
14.
14. Perception. This guy's got shit for perception. Okay. Yeah, you make it to your first dead drop.
Perfect.
So, it is a dark corner. In your barrel, you can open it up, find yourself a bundle. There's a note on this bundle. It says, "Thought you'd look really sexy in this. Love, Belili."
Oh, God.
Opening it up, it is a dress. It is not, it's not too, I think the word is ostentatious. Not too revealing. It is it's really pretty. You should
I'm trying to blend in, not stand out.
You should probably change into a girl for this, though.
Okay, I'm going to say that Chang just changes into a generic-looking, maybe girl of nobility.
It is the appropriate district for this, actually, so not too bad. And you're looking good in this dress.
Okay.
You still carrying the musket?
In a bag?
In your bag.
Okay.
What do you want to do with that?
I think that maybe I should have it be left somewhere for it to be found.
might
What
work.
do you think?
Sounds good to me. Where do you want to leave it?
I want to leave it in an unrelated alley.
You want to give me a local check?
I have no such skill.
Ooh.
It is a class skill, but I have no points in it.
Oh, well, if it's a class skill, I believe you can use it. No, wait, you can't. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. That's +1. 11. 10 plus 1.
Okay. You can attempt to stash it in an alley that you think will work good for your purposes.
Okay.
Just throw it in the barrel or something. So, your next dead drop is towards the Elven District, off to the southeast. And you should probably be a proper young lass getting there.
Okay. So I just walk there, I guess.
Okay. You start walking there, and of course you are dressed as a pretty nobly looking person, and this was maybe not so well thought out, as you are not necessarily walking through the best area of town. So, sly-looking human kind of saunters on up next to you. Gets a little too cozy for comfort. Howdy, miss.
Howdy.
How you doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing just lovely, lass. Where are you heading off to?
Heading to my father's shop.
Oh? Really? You want to roll a bluff on that one?
I do. 16. 6 plus 10.
What's that? I'm sorry, I got distracted by like a ice sorceress person who was conjuring a
6
ice
plus
contest.
10, 16.
Okay. You get a 16. Versus, what does this guy get? Sense motives. Come on, it's in here somewhere. It's alphabetical order. Oh, he doesn't have sense motive. He had a 16. You said you had a what?
I got a 16.
Okay.
16 total.
I guess he seems to leave you. Says, well, would you need an escort? This is not exactly the best type of best area of town for such a fine young lady walking through these alleys.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. But where exactly is your father's shop?
She points to... Well, she describes the location... out of character here. I think she should describe a location that he probably wouldn't follow her into. So, what would be some of those, Demon?
What this guy would not follow you into? The keep?
Going right back to the keep?
That's not going to work. I can't think of any districts other than perhaps the tanning district, which you're not going back to.
Mm-hmm.
And only because the tanning district stinks.
Oh, I know. Okay. I can just walk into any shop and then cast... Perfect. Cast Charm Person.
Okay. So you're looking specifically for a shop with a male in it that could possibly be your father?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that narrow things
Give
down?
me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, 18 plus 9.
Good enough to find a shop
27.
with a guy in there that is old enough and has, say, the same color hair.
Okay.
Well, my lady, anything else I can do for you?
How much time has passed? Has she just explained this?
Okay, you're explaining that? Wait, okay. So you explain that it's
Where-
your father's shop. You walk the,
Okay.
I guess, 15 minutes till you find a place that you can bullshit is your father's shop.
Okay. Thank you for walking me here.
Oh, yes. You want to roll me sense motive?
Okay. 12. I have no modifiers.
That is not good if he does have a modifier. Bluff, bluff, bluff. This fucker doesn't have any bluff.
That's amazing.
I picked the worst guy here. Yeah, he rolled an 11. Okay. You get the feeling that he's kind of got the idea that you're bullshitting him on the whole, well, everything. In that he is actually kind of trying to push you in a specific direction.
So what can I do here?
Well, you could always use that charm person on him.
How many uses do I get out of it?
I don't know.
Because that will change my answer.
You are a... What level are you? 2? 3?
3.
You get...
I'm not sure what level you built this character at.
At level 3, you're going to get 4 spells.
Level 3.
So you can use that one 4 times, or you can use... You have 4 spells that you can use throughout the day. And It doesn't matter which ones you pick. They're not like wizard spells where you have to pay attention to that shit. They're like sorcerer spells where you can just pick whatever one you want.
Okay, anyway, I guess I'll use it then.
All right.
So I'd use Charm Person on him.
He's got a good will. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong page again. Fuck. I lost it. There he is. He's got a good will. That is a 19.
Okay.
Your DC is your charisma modifier plus the spell level plus 10. What's your charisma modifier?
Nothing.
That's bullshit. You're a bard.
And then, wait, let me look at... I'm looking at the wrong sheet then.
What sheet are you looking at?
Oh, I was scrolled down and I was like, what am I doing? Much better, plus 4.
Plus 4, 5, 15. It fails.
Okay.
He's gonna grab your wrist. He says, "Listen, lass, you're gonna come with me, okay? And I don't want any trouble."
Hey, Demon,
Yes.
how many people are around?
Well, this is a market area, so let's go with a good 20.
She screams rape.
Every head turns towards this little scene.
I don't think I need to roll for that.
A couple people come out of the buildings. He looks minutely stunned for a moment. Give him an intelligence check here. Oh, he good. What skills does he have? Does he have any skills? Can he orate, bluff, diplomatize? Wow, this NPC I picked up sucks. He is gonna try to explain away that that is not what is going on here. This is a special case investigation for. You want to roll me a stealth check?
Wait, before I do that, is he still holding my arm?
No, he is trying to explain that he's not raping you.
Okay. All right. 21 total. 10 plus 11.
You just barely make it without him noticing you've left. As a mob descends upon him.
That's so great.
So, you're dead drop in the Elven District. You get there.
Okay.
Hollow tree, obviously. You get a bundle.
Okay.
It's got a note on it. And it says, Angela made me pick something that wasn't so attractive. I'm sorry. Love, Belili.
She says it's okay in her link.
What's okay?
What?
You said it's okay. What's okay?
She's the one that I'm not getting people confused, by the way, right, Demon?
Okay, well, she gave you a note written on this thing, and then you said it's okay via the link. So you just you haven't spoken to her in the last hours.
First of all, she catches her up on everything that's happened.
Oh, good. So everything's going quite well, then, I see.
And then she mentions the note, and then she says it's okay.
Just hurry up and get your sexy ass back home.
Okay. Okay. So what's in this next drop?
Okay. Pouch with a couple coins and a basically an old beggar's uniform. Looks kind of ratty. Looks kind of grimy. Whatnot, but you can get away as an old beggar woman. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 10 plus 9, or rather 9 plus 10. So 19.
19. All right, I think you can look up before unfurling this thing. Look at the elf that's staring at you. Find a different place.
Okay.
Change your form into an old lady.
Perfect.
You got one more drop. At this point, things are probably overkill, but whatever the hell. And off you go.
Okay, I set off as an old lady walking at the pace an old lady would most likely walk at.
And you are going to the slums.
Perfect.
Is there a role for inconspicuous?
I would say that falls under stealth. Or sleight of hand? No.
Disguise.
Oh, yeah.
How about disguise?
Disguise is a good one.
Roll me the disguise.
10 plus 9.
19.
19.
Plenty good enough to pretend to be an old lady walking through the slums. And, you're kind of getting a bad feeling. Roll me a perception check.
20 plus 9.
Okay. You know that guy that was over in the tanning district looking for you?
Yeah.
You see him, and it looks like he is following your trail.
Following?
And he is enchanting some incantation as he's going.
Okay.
He is off his horse at the moment. Spear and bow strapped to his back. He's got a couple guys around, and they're kind of searching for things. They don't seem to know exactly what he's doing. Yeah.
Okay.
What skill would that do? Do you have spellcraft?
Yes, but I don't. It's a class skill, but there's no points in it.
Does it have the asterisk? It has a freaking asterisk.
It does have an asterisk.
Brilliant. Have you any arcana?
Same story.
Have you a sense motive?
Yes, +9.
Yeah. Use that one and hope you roll high.
8 + 9.
Which is a total of...
I think it's 17, yeah.
That sounds about right. Math is not my forte. This guy appears to be possibly... Well, he's chanting an incantation. He's following the exact path that you have taken. He might be following some type of magical aura. It seems a little odd that you would be able to pick up on a magical aura, but you don't know too much about magic in general, so, well, you don't know. You have magic, but you don't know a lot about magic. That's crazy. What do you got on this magic?
On me?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't actually put in any of the gear on this sheet.
That's because you're only carrying a bag of holding.
Okay. Well, what's in the bag of holding?
Well, there's a few useful items in your magical bag of holding. Some extra rope and some chalk and paper and pretty much anything else that you could possibly use to do things. But I think I don't need to restate the fact that it's a magical bag of holding. Magical bag of holding.
Oh, I see. He doesn't know exactly where I am at this moment, right?
Right now you look like a little old lady. But he's getting close.
Okay, so I have two ideas. One, I just let him approach me and then he'll ask me whatever, and I'll be like, oh, I picked this up, and I found it, and I was going to turn it in, and I don't want to be stealing anything.
Okay.
I could do that. Want me to do that?
You could do that, if you so wished. Yeah,
Okay.
He'll walk right up to you. And he looks at you, kind of down where the bag is, and looks at you and says, ma'am?
Yes.
Have you any magical items?
Well, I did find this bag of holding. I found it, and I was about to turn it in, actually. I think someone lost it.
He's going to take it from you. He's going to look at it and says, this is not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
You want to roll a bluff?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
19.
Oh, well, no. He rolled a nat 20. I don't even know what his bonus is yet.
Okay.
No, he gets nothing for that shit. But you know what he does get?
What?
Detect magic and a spellcraft. So, that is a 15 plus 10, which definitely defeats your succubus's DC.
Okay.
He is going to grapple you.
Okay, so what are my options here?
This is a 16 versus your CMD.
Do I roll anything?
No, you tell me what your CMD is.
14.
Okay, he has 16. He has grappled you, basically grabbed a hold of you, and is now holding you very tightly. It is your turn to attempt to get away or do something.
I'm going to attempt to use... How... Okay, so I've got a few things I could do.
It's too bad he didn't have Dispel.
So, how good is his wills?
It's decent.
Okay.
He's a pretty powerful guy.
Do you think spells would work?
I think you take a penalty whilst being grappled.
If it's only spoken incantations?
Oh, it's a spoken
Pretty sure.
Just says V, verbal.
Okay, let's see. Which ones just have V on it? That'll help. Okay, let's look at the ones that are... So, Lullaby is V and S.
Okay, somatic is the one where you have to make motions. That's the S.
Okay, so all the ones that would help me acquire.
Action, native poor penalty to dex, penalty dex. Accept checks to escape. Well, it doesn't say that you can't cast a spell. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, I will use... I'm going to attempt to do... Charm Person.
This is versus Will.
They all are.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20 for 27.
Okay.
Pretty sure your DC is something along the lines of 15.
Right.
Oh, very funny girl. And since you're in his grasp, the gods, he's going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Um,
Do I roll anything?
it's going to be... I gotta look at this. Oh, its strength is crap. 3, so 2. 12 versus your touch AC. I think he gets a plus to hit you though, because he has you.
My touch AC is 12.
Attacker is... Defender is... Your touch AC is what?
Is 12.
Okay. He's gonna hit you. Here's a good question. How much health do you have?
13.
Five and 15. That's 15 electric damage.
Okay, so I'm unconscious.
You go unconscious. And the world goes black. So, an old lady wakes up in a prison cell. Your hands are tied behind your back. And there is a man sitting on a chair, staring at you. He's on the other side of the bars.
Is it the same person that captured me?
Yes.
Okay.
You're awake.
Where have you been? Why have you captured me? I have done nothing.
You can drop the fake accent.
don't know what you mean.
Don't make me electrocute you again.
She says nothing.
And you inform Belili of your situation?
Yes.
Great. Well, you better escape. I need you.
Can't rightly do that without help. I've got a man staring at me.
I can't stare at you forever. Aren't you supposed to look like an old lady by now?
Yes.
Thought men didn't like that.
What are you implying?
Huh? Well, why else would he be staring at you?
I'm not following this. I don't understand.
So perhaps you can answer a simple question. Did you, or did you not, kill Magistrate Simon Verkloff?
Okay, I relay this question to Belili and ask her what I should do.
Well, you are technically supposed to be impersonating this the assassin to throw the trail off, so yes, unless it's going to get you killed, though you're already in there for trying to assassinate the Earl, so...
It's probably going to kill me.
Let's just go with yes, and we'll try to get you out of there.
Okay. I use a voice that still isn't my own, but very clearly not an old lady's. Yes.
And see, now we are getting somewhere, aren't we?
Actually, I'll use the voice of the previous form I was using.
Okay.
Just to be extra, just completely different voice, you know?
Okay. So. And then you try to kill the Earl at most inopportune time for you.
Things definitely did not go according to plan.
I'm very curious as to what type of magics you are using to disguise yourselves.
I relay this to Belili. What should I say?
Don't you dare fucking tell him about me.
Okay. I've been using transformation potions.
Potions do wear off. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a person of a wizard's school, so we are going to be keeping you here till daybreak, and then you will be beheaded.
Pardon?
I presume that your spell will wear off the moment you lose your head.
Oh.
Then again, I'd expect it to wear off when you fainted earlier, so very interesting. He just kind of squints at you. It's an interesting stink about you. You doing anything?
At this point, he's hold on. Alright, at this point, Chang is basically just, cornered, so...
Alright. As much as this guy wants to sit and watch you all night, he's not so hard-boiled that he can actually do that. And he gets relieved, and somebody else sits down and watches you. It is a younger lady in a tabard with a little fire empire symbol on it. 23, brown hair, brown eyes. And she'll just sit there and stare watching you.
Does she know anything about me?
She knows that you're in here for an attempted assassination. That much is clear. And that you are not to escape.
So she doesn't know that I've shapeshifted.
She sees an old lady.
I approach the bars and I grasp them and I go, and my best old lady voice, "Do you think you could get me out of here, young lady? I've been imprisoned wrongly. They think I killed the Magister."
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Do you think I could roll for this?
You want to roll me a bluffs?
Yes. All right. Okay. 27?
Holy shit. That's a big number. She looks momentarily stunned. Slightly unsure of exactly what to do, as she was 100% assured that you are indeed an assassin, or attempted assassin, and yet you seem like a nice old lady. I'm gonna go talk to you stay here. I'm gonna go talk to somebody. Maybe we can figure this out before it's a problem. Okay.
Okay. I once again keep Belili updated.
Great. You want to roll me an escape artist check?
Okay. Escape artist is right here. Okay, that is 9 plus 10. So
You're
19.
a bard.
What? What'd
Oh,
I do?
I'm sorry. There was a thing where you had to roll a knowledge check, but you didn't have any. But you're a bard. You can do that.
Sorry, I don't follow.
The bards can roll any knowledge checks, and we tried to do that previously, but you couldn't because you didn't have it trained. But it didn't matter because you're a bard. It's something that just hit me.
Okay.
What was your roll?
9 plus 10. 19.
Okay, brilliant. You can get past your bindings.
Okay.
You are no longer bound.
I'm going to attempt to open the cell.
Great.
Wait, before I do that, let me inform Belili that I have a chance to escape.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. Okay, escape. Then get the hell out of there. And
Can you shapeshift me again?
well, of course. What do you want to be? Okay, yes. She throws it at you. What do you want to be?
Okay, so I think I should just look like one of the guards. No, one of the squires.
Okay. You do that. Of course, you're not dressed like one. You only physically look like one.
Okay, well, then wait.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through. And this is an at-will thing. You can do it yourself. You don't have to ask her.
Okay. Alright, so let me think what I should shapeshift into. Oh, this is actually perfect. A plan's forming in my head. So, I'll do that, and then I'll shout,
Okay.
"Help! Get me out of here!" The shapeshifter changed forms again.
All right.
That makes sense because she just left, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And are you dressed up in the old lady's clothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't that hurt me though?
What's that?
Wouldn't that hurt my case?
If you're dressed in the old lady's clothing?
Well, actually, let's think about this. It might be that the shapeshifter... No, you know what? The clothing should be thrown on the floor.
Very well.
And so I'm just wearing the undergarment. And it looks like I was grabbed and then clothes were changed.
Brilliant. Like you can throw the old lady's clothing outside the cell.
Yes.
Okay. A young man walks in. Same tabard type thing. And goes, Lilia?
Get me out of here! The shapeshifter changed forms again.
Wait, what? Give me a bluff.
Okay.
So well. Have you a sense motive? No.
I'll scroll. Okay, bluff. Nat 20.
Okay.
Shit, man.
Oh, okay, hold on. Where'd they go? How
I don't know. They grabbed me, undressed me, and then and then ran off.
Yeah, he's going to be putting the keys into the cell, open the door, and then be like, wait, that old lady grabbed you?
Yeah, she shapeshifted.
What did she look like?
She just looked like an old lady.
Well, you said she shapeshifted.
She looks like me now.
Shit, you just walked past.
What?
God damn it, put something on.
Get me something.
He's gonna run out the doorway, yelling, "The person's escaped. The prisoners escaped. Oh God, he's gonna kill me."
Does he get me the clothes?
No. Well, I mean, if you want to sit there, wait, he'll come back.
I think I'll. How long would that take?
A minute.
All right, I'll just wait a minute.
All right, he comes back in, throws you a tabard.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Do you mind if I just go home after this?
Well, don't lead him straight here. How exactly did they catch you?
Just open. She opened the cell door, grabbed me, and then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Belili.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You can't just go straight home after that.
What should I do?
But get dressed and let's go. We gotta wake Ashkan.
Okay. We go.
Okay. You want to slink off without him?
Yes.
Roll me a stealth. Ooh, is that good?
10 plus 9. 19.
19 versus 21. Hey, where are you going?
Sorry, I was just trying to see if she was that way. I go back over to him.
Well, that's a dead end. We got to talk to Archon.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. How are you gonna get this guy off your back?
Well, let's see. I'm thinking.
Will save not so good.
His will save isn't good?
Mm-mm. He gets an entire +2.
That's bad for him?
That's bad for him.
Okay.
Everybody else had like +7, +8.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to... Can I stealthily try to cast Charm Person in the event that it fails?
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
How should I handle this?
Roll.
Okay. 9 plus 10. 19.
19. Okay. And... Oh, that's a low roll. He got a 9. Yeah, he got a 9. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he's charmed. What are you telling him to do?
I just want to go home after all this. I can't handle this.
All right, just take it easy. I'm gonna get Archon. You can wait here. I'll be right back. And he's gonna go off without you.
Okay, I proceed to leave.
Okay. Yes. Leaving would be a great idea.
Alright, I just immediately leave the castle.
You are in the keep, apparently.
Okay.
Not feeling too healthy. You're a little low on health, though. So don't get shocked like that again. You'll die.
Okay.
So, these people, obviously, the guards, obviously expect you, but some people are yelling that the prisoners escaped. And the description is you.
Okay.
Might switch again. Maybe the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like... No, better. You know who would be easily... You know who would obviously have the right to come and go?
Okay. Somebody with the clothes you're wearing?
Okay.
Because it doesn't change...
So I have a guard outfit now, right?
Oh. Well, you got that fire or Empire of Flame specialist people outfit right now.
Oh, you know what that means? I'm going to disguise myself as one of the people that was traveling with the inspector.
Great. You can do that. Roll me a stealth, make sure nobody sees you do it.
15 plus 10.
Okay. You successfully do that. And you can walk out the gates in a hurry because you have to go catch the person.
Yes.
So, how are you going to avoid being tracked down again?
I don't have anything magical on me now.
He clearly wasn't chasing the bag.
Oh. I don't know. You should help me out with this. I don't know.
This would probably be a knowledge arcana check. Which you can make because you are a bard.
Okay. So I just roll?
You can roll.
17.
17 is a high enough roll to know. It's probably some type of faint aura being left behind by your altered self. Something that would probably be really hard to detect, but this guy's obviously knows what he fucking doing. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Do what?
You need to not be in somebody else's body.
Okay.
That's what's producing the aura.
So how does my normal look?
A light-skinned, lithe-formed changeling with one blue eye, one green eye, white hair, fairly slim, 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in that area.
Can I head to... Oh, perfect. Should I head to the Goblin District? Would I fit in around there?
Yeah. That works.
Okay. I head to the Goblin District and ditch my form.
Great. How about your tabard? Tabard's just like a sheet of cloth that goes over. It's got that nice little Empire of Flame emblem.
I'm going to pocket it.
Yeah.
And this should be really useful.
Okay. You end up in the Goblin District. You can find yourself a nice little place to get a drink. And just see if things settle down.
Yeah.
Great.
So, would you say I've escaped?
I would say that you have escaped. You're going to
inform Belili of everything.
Inform Belili. After a specific amount of time, she tells you to come see her.
All right, I head off to go see her.
Okay. You do find her. She's stuck in this room. They're trying to work on her accents and customs and all this bullshit for Fire Isle stuff because she's going to be impersonating the new magistrate. It's supposed to be her gig. Your next gig, provided everything goes off, is you're going to be replacing the Earl.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be great. You're going to be living a life of luxury here. So, you get there, and she's taking a break from this bullshit. And, she looks at you and your guard clothes thing with your tabard thing sticking out and says, well, I didn't quite go as planned, now did it? She kind of saunters up to you all seductively because she's a succubus and that's the only way she knows how to walk.
Okay.
I only have one thing left I need you to do for me.
Okay.
You want to roll me a will save?
Oh God. Okay. What is will save? So how do I roll this again? Is it just my will as a modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 + 5.
6 + 5? 1 second.
I think I did that right. Pretty sure.
Through it. Okay. Yes. 6 + 7? Well, whatever. That's not 23.
Okay.
Now, take off all your clothes.
Okay.
And the scene fades to black.
Oh God.